No gold is not in her. She's a diamond.
Hey YouTube, How To Tech Studio here, and I'm going to go through some iSpoofer troubleshooting, some errors, installation problems, and I'll also show you just how to get it either manually or direct link. So stay tuned. Before we do that, I just want to say a massive thank you to our subscribers. We've got over 100. We wanted over 100. We wanted 100 by the end of the month, and actually we've smashed through that already. So as a massive thank you, what we're going to do is we're going to give away a VIP, the Pro iSpoofer version for free to one lucky subscriber. So all you need to do to get that is subscribe to our channel and put a comment in the link in the description or the comments box of this video below saying that I want to win that prize, okay? And I will pick somebody at random. As soon as we hit that 200 number, I will pick someone at random and they will be the winner of that, and you get it for a whole month. So make sure you subscribe and comment down below. Okay, so let's get into a couple of things that you need to know about iSpoofer. First of all, it is a tweaked app that can get revoked by Apple. So sometimes you'll find yourself, it's wonderful, all of a sudden it works for 7 days, and then all of a sudden it won't be trusted anymore and it won't work. That means that Apple have then taken away its trusted right. So it needs to be re-signed by the developers of the app. Now, you can get the direct link and it will work for a certain amount of time, or you can then follow it and get it manually and sign it yourself, and that means that it will never become revoked. So you can have it, and as long as you don't delete it off your phone, it will never get revoked, and you can refresh it. So both of those links are in the description below, how to get it directly from the website and how to install it manually. I would recommend installing it manually because of the reasons I said. It won't get revoked. Okay, number 2, make sure that you have the latest iOS version. Most of the time this fixes most problems, so please make sure you've got the latest version. And then also please make sure you aren't jailbroken. Now there is another way of making it work if you are jailbroken, but most of you I already know aren't jailbroken, but please make sure you aren't, it works better. But if you are, then please watch my video on installing KernBypass, and that's a way to make you able to open jailbreak detectable apps such as Pokemon Go, and it will then bypass the kernel, and it gets a bit confusing, but it's a really simple and easy way. So if you are jailbroken, please watch that down below. Okay, in number 3, you need to make sure that you have iCloud set up. If you've iCloud bypassed your device, it's most likely not going to work. So make sure that you've got iCloud set up and your Apple ID is logged in. And also, when you're installing it, especially through manual, this shouldn't really make a difference between the direct link, but make sure that when you are installing it manually, make sure that your iCloud is downloaded onto your computer. So make sure that you follow that tutorial. I do talk about it, but make sure you do that very carefully. So make sure that iCloud is installed as well. And then this part is very important. Your device may need to be Wi-Fi sync enabled through iTunes. So just really quickly, plug your device into the computer and check that it is Wi-Fi sync enabled. And you can do that by going to your device summary and then Wi-Fi sync, and then just tick the box and make sure that that's enabled as well. That also may stop certain errors. Okay, so that is another really important tip that I can give you. Next one is a really important one. I've seen loads of videos out there who are fake linking spoofer, and they're making you go through and they're saying that you need to do a survey or you need to do a download 2 apps to get it or whatever. That is absolute nonsense. Okay, only follow the links that I put in the description. Number 1, because they will take you directly to where the latest download is, and number 2, that they will work. Okay, they will definitely work and they will update with the newest versions, and I'm checking them all the time. Like yourselves, I use iSpoofer myself, so I want it to work. So make sure that you are following those links. They are trusted. There may be an advert or 2, but just ignore them, and then it will go straight there, and you can download it either, like I said, directly or manually. And then last one is mainly for those people who are doing it manually and installing it via your PC. A couple of things, just to make sure that you've got the latest iTunes and iCloud directly from their website. So installed, it is not an app, it has to be installed properly. And when you're running it, again, I go through this in the tutorial, but make sure that AltStore is running as an administrator and using the same Wi-Fi or the same internet that you are using on your device. And again, just like I said in point number 3 here, make sure that your iTunes Wi-Fi is enabled, okay, and make sure that obviously you're using the correct Apple ID and password. Now I'm going to explain that a little bit. You need your Apple ID and password in the manual version. In the direct link, you don't have to worry about this, but in the manual way of using a computer, you have to use your Apple ID and password because Apple allows any Apple ID 3 apps to be signed by you, okay, or that owner of the Apple ID. If you're a developer, you can have up to 10, and obviously you have to pay $99 a year to have that privilege. But if you're just normal, just like me, then you get 3 apps that you can use. So it actually uses that, and AltStore uses that to sign your apps on the go. All right, so you then, and again, like I said, you will never get revoked. Hence, another reason why you should do it using the manual link in the description below. And last but not least, I'm going to talk a little bit about bans and soft bans. So there's a video on my channel, and I have the link in the description as well, about soft bans. You don't need to worry about soft bans if you are careful. All right, so you need to use that cooldown period wisely when you're traveling, teleporting, or sniping Pokemon. If you do happen to get banned, it's a 3-step process. Number 1, you'll be banned for 24 hours to start with. Then you'll be allowed back on again. And if you then abuse the system and you keep getting soft banned, then you'll get another ban which will last 30 days, and then you're back on again. And then that will be the final straw. If you then abuse the system and you're not careful enough again, then you'll be banned for life after that. So there's a 3-step process there. So make sure that you are only using alternate accounts, and then you can trade with your own account, and you can run 2 different spoofed and normal Pokemon Go apps on each device. Again, there's a link in the description. So there's lots and lots of stuff on my channel that really helps you make the most out of Pokemon Go and iSpoofer. I really hope this has helped, guys, and just remember, thank you very much for subscribing. We're over 100 already, and as soon as we get to that 200, I will pick somebody from the links, from the comments and the subscribe list. Remember, you need to do both of those things, subscribe and comment down below saying, I want to win that prize, and I will choose somebody at random to win a month's pro spoofer, iSpoofer, and I will send the code directly to you. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Stay tuned, and remember, hit that subscribe button. See you guys soon.